Four animals cast away on this island called Singapore, and we're gonna find out today in this episode on who is Singapore's
Best
survivor. I am Sean.
I'm Felicia.
And we're just two friends having this nature and wildlife podcast to talk about
wildlife.
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 Yes, we are. Yes, that's it.
Finally did it in our first try.
and as we have already mentioned in our intro,
Mhm.
today's episode is to find out who is Singapore's or what animal is Singapore's best survivor.
Wow, I would like to find out.
Yes. So
Okay lah, honestly, it's not really the best survivor. It's kind of like we basically chose two of our favorite animals-ish. Not really
I
favorite.
mean, animals that we think have very good defensive tactics.
Yeah. Or like
Yeah.
what we think that they might not, something that's not as obvious to people,
Mm-hmm.
that we are quite surprised ourselves and we
Mhm.
just want to share it, that we think that these qualities might make them a good survivor.
Yes, and we're gonna do it in a very tribal bouncel style
What's bounso?
council, but
Oh
not
my
copyrighted.
God!
We're
Sure,
gonna do this
tribal
in
bounce.
tribal bouncel style.
Sure, just make up your own word.
Yeah.
Can.
Tribal council.
Sure.
And yeah.
Mm.
So we're gonna start with our first survivor contestant.
You go.
I go first?
Yes.
Okay, I'll go first. So everyone meet.
Hi, I'm Sundar Sloloris. I'm a contestant on Singapore's Best Survivor.
Hi,
Yes, so the first contestant in today's episode is the Sundar Slow Loris.
Nice.
If you do not know what a Sundar Slow Loris is, it is a nocturnal arboreal animal.
What's a boreal?
Arboreal means they live in trees and they hang out on the trees.
Okay.
And if you look at it, it's very cute. It's very small, very chunky, big eyes and everything. And you might think, so cute. You won't make it. It won't make it, You
Yeah.
won't make it.
Cute things don't make it.
Don't make it.
Yeah.
But do you know
Mm.
that this contestant is Singapore's only venomous primate?
Venomous?
It's actually it's pseudo-venomous kind of.
Okay.
Right, so-
That doesn't make it any better. It's
Yes.
pseudo.
So I mean, okay, it does have venom. So let me tell you how it works.
Okay.
Right. So this Sundar Slow Loris, if you're on YouTube, you can see the photo.
Mm-hmm.
They don't really have a venom gland inside their mouths,
Mhm.
like how snakes would. They actually have glands, like venom glands, near their armpits. So I mean, okay, you can call it at the inside of their arms, but
Okay.
let's be real, it's just called
Probably
armpits.
armpit, yeah.
It's armpits, and they release this yellow secretion, okay, which they would rub their armpits. Wait, this is not even the weird part. They'll rub their armpits with this yellow secretion. So
Okay.
imagine like you sweat, then you take the liquid off your arms.
Wow.
I'm kidding, but you take that secretion and you apply it on your teeth.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this slow loris would do that, apply it on their teeth, and when this secretion is mixed with saliva, it becomes a very potent venom.
Wow. Can you imagine during a fight, right? Like, stay there, wait.
You just rub your armpits.
That's what the slow Roris does, right? Like, wait.
Wait.
I'm gonna ready to fight now.
Basically
After
that.
that, so that the opponent will die out of laughter lah.
No. Okay. Well, maybe that.
No, I'm kidding.
No, but
That's a pretty good trick,
yeah. No, but okay.
honestly. Yeah.
Apart from the laughter that we might get,
Yeah.
this venom is so potent that even for humans, if you get bitten by
Ooh.
the venom, the venom laced saliva of this Sundar Slow Loris, you might get an anaphylactic shock.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, so for the listeners or the viewers who do not know what an anaphylactic shock is, it's basically a very severe allergic reaction. So what
Mm.
happens is your immune system starts to have an overflow of chemicals.
Damn.
And then your body goes into shock, your blood pressure suddenly drops, your airway becomes blocked.
Are you trying to rap?
And then you cannot breathe.
Whoa.
And it can be fatal.
Okay, so
it can be fatal.
while the opponent is laughing, and then the
They-
slow Roris slowly crawl to them and just bite them,
They bite.
and then they go into anaphylactic shock.
Maybe.
Wow, there's a scene.
Yeah, I think
I wouldn't have known, honestly.
yes, and I think the most scary part
Mm-hmm.
about this animal is not just the venom.
Mm.
Okay, I feel like the scary part is because it's cute.
Yeah, it's so unassuming.
It's so cute, right?
that I wouldn't know that it has this side to him.
Yeah, just look at this photo. Like
Yeah, like oh my god, he's smiling.
He's so cute.
It's like I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah. No, but okay, but the reason why I'm saying if you actually watched Survivor,
Mm-hmm.
it's usually the snakes that win. You know, like people that the underdogs, like you didn't expect that
Yes,
venom to
yes,
come from.
yes.
Same thing, like snakes.
Okay.
Snakes in the office versus snakes in the wildlife is
Correct.
two very different things.
When you see a snake, you are like protected. You know what to expect.
Yeah, like you see a snake, of course you won't go and purposely go and like, oh hi, let me
Yeah.
tickle your neck, like you know, like you see I think any animal,
Right.
if you see a snake, your first instinct is to get away,
yes.
right? But for the Sunda Snow Loris,
Oh.
so cute. You look at that little big eyes,
beady eyes
right?
and
you
smile.
and you know Singaporeans, right? They
Aw.
every time see a monkey with a baby there, what do?
Oh, they will touch it.
No, I mean, do you?
No, I don't. No,
No,
do
they,
you?
no, they.
Okay.
I would assume that a lot of them would like to take out their phones.
No, I thought you meant by like they touch it. That's when the
No.
slow loris will like take it back.
Well, okay, yes, the
Right.
slow loris do use this venom mainly for defense, right? It's not so much of like purposely want to bite you for
Harm.
fun
Right,
or
right.
anything like that. It's not aggressive.
Okay.
And they have even been recorded to use this venom on bigger animals like your leopards and your civets.
Wow.
Yeah,
So how much of this venom is required to harm a bigger animal?
I have no clue
Oh.
the exact milliliter.
Yeah. But,
But,
one
uh,
bite lah usually
Yeah, I mean it should be enough to
cause some severe harm.
to
lah.
cause harm.
Yeah.
And they're so smart in a sense where they would even take this venom and apply it onto
Correct.
their little babies to protect them from potential predators.
Hmm.
But given that they are still a critically endangered animal in Singapore, right? Mainly because of habitat loss and poaching
Oh no.
and poaching. So people do poach these animals for the illegal pet trade.
Oh.
And what they would usually do is they shave the teeth of these animals. Getting a bit dark here. And so basically they have nothing to apply their venom onto their teeth anymore. And because it's so cute, you know, you would want to sell it,
Right.
which makes them, I mean,
Where do they sell them to? I mean, definitely
usually,
not in
like, you know,
Singapore, right?
that I don't know. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't think these kind of, usually people who buy
Mm.
these animals, they wouldn't have statistics on it, right? Because it's all illegal.
black market.
Yeah, so even in I mean globally it is endangered as well. So you know, usually there are no records for how many people are keeping slow
Right.
lorises lah. I don't think in Singapore at least. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I wouldn't have imagined this cute little slow loris with a name like slow loris even to be so deadly.
Yeah. So
be
has
so
it won your vote to make him the sole
Yeah, but
survivor?
I have my own selection too.
Okay,
So you
go
know,
ahead.
maybe we can challenge each
Yeah,
other.
we're gonna have a debate at the end.
So
See who is the ultimate survivor.
Correct. So just like you, I kind of always go for the underdogs because
Okay.
yeah, they are always secretly the more dangerous one.
Okay.
Okay, I wouldn't say dangerous, but the most unassuming one.
Okay.
And I feel like we should, give them a bit of
Limelight.
limelight. Yes, that's the word I was looking for.
Limelight?
Limelight. Okay.
Yes.
So I've chosen the mouse deer.
Oh, okay.
Yes, they are very tiny.
Very nice. I just
The-
covered it in my previous
Yes,
the
you
episode that
did.
will come out before this.
Yes, but it
Yeah.
is not on purpose. It's purely coincidental.
Okay,
and I
okay.
love how it ties in with the previous episode. So
Yes.
if you haven't watched it yet, please watch it here.
Sure, I'll put it somewhere.
Yes.
But yes, very
It's
alive.
a very good episode where you use your night goggles.
Oh yes. If,
And you have actual footage of the
yeah,
mouse deers.
if you're listening to this on Spotify, you can go to Little Red Jungle on YouTube. Yes. But anyway, yes, tell me more about the mouse deer.
Sure. Okay, so firstly, it's super cute lah. So I just wanna.
So that's why it should
be First-
Singapore's best survivor.
Yeah, I mean, if we are selecting our winner based on votes,
Mm-hmm.
I would say mine will just get the most votes based on cuteness.
Popularity
'Cause
vote.
it's
Mine also
all
quite cute,
around
what?
cutie. I think mine is cuter than yours lah.
Okay.
And the greater mouse deer was actually thought to be extinct for
Okay.
80 years.
Okay.
And it just recently
Yes.
resurfaced again.
Yes.
So based on
2008.
that, 2008,
yeah.
okay, not so recent, but,
Yeah.
but
Recent
okay lah,
enough.
it's thought to be extinct for 80 years
Yes.
overcame adversity, you know? Like, yeah, it's supposed to be dead.
That's
But it came back to life.
That is a very good trait.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like, no, I'm not dead, I'm back. Yeah, so that's one good trait about
Okay.
mouse deer. In case you don't know,
Mm-hmm.
now it's still, living in Singapore.
Yeah, they
it
are-
chose Singapore.
They are found in Pulau Ubin.
So firstly, this animal, it can actually swim underwater and hold its breath underwater to run away from predators. I wouldn't have known that
The
if I
greater
didn't do my
mouse deer,
research.
yes.
Yeah, the greater mouse deer, yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yes.
That in itself. So let's say if I'm against your slow loris, right?
Mhm.
So your slow loris, after it does its like tribal dance, you know,
Tribal,
and
it's tribal saliva dance.
yeah,
Okay.
spreading venom, ready to attack, right?
Uh-huh.
I just need to go underwater, and I can hold my breath there. So after that, the slow
Hold
loris,
your breath for how long?
okay, it can hold its breath for 4 minutes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so I mean, by the time you hold your breath, then you come on and I bite you lah.
But your slow loris say that it's slow. Are they actually slow?
Well, I mean, yes, most of the time.
So my strategy is I will swim underwater, go to the opposite side of the lake where you can't see me or you can't get to me,
Mhm.
and then I'll just get out and just wave to you.
You know that
While
you
you're,
have to
like,
keep,
ready
you know
to-
you have to keep to the island, right, for this whole survival
Oh
game.
wait, really? I mean, it's an island.
Oh, okay lor. Okay, you okay
There's
lor.
gonna be like, you know, little canals that I can run from.
Can.
And then all this while you're just chasing after me, and eventually you'll get tired and run out of venom also.
But you running away from me means you're scared of me, so
No,
I'm the
no,
superior
running,
animal.
running is also a smart strategy. Like, you
Okay.
know, there are certain debates that you don't really have to be a part of. Like, you just choose
Your battle.
Choose your battles.
Choose your battles.
Correct. So, you know, the greater or lesser mouse deer is wisely choosing its battle
Okay.
and choosing not to interact with the slow loris.
Fair enough.
So outwit your slow loris.
That is one of the the taglines for the actual survival.
Wait, really?
Yeah, it's outwit, outplay, outlast.
Yeah. So my animal can do all three.
Okay.
Yes. So I feel like I have a little bit small tricks, but they all form a larger picture. Okay, I may have more. So
Okay.
if it really needs to fight your slow loris, right? It has a sharp upper canine. So it might not be venomous like yours, but while your slow loris is taking its time rubbing its armpit too,
Mhm,
or rather
mhm.
the lower arm area, not armpit lah, huh? So while your slow loris is getting its secretion from the glands, right? So during that moment, while it's preparing itself for battle, my mouse deer will come and bite
Hom.
you
Okay.
fast.
Okay.
Yeah. So the canine is so cute.
I'll
Like,
just
how can a small mouse deer like you attack me?
But looking at this photo, it makes it less cute.
Cute leh, still cute.
No, it looks scary now.
No.
It will not get a popularity vote from me.
Nah, it's like, oh, it's still so cute. And
It
then
is-
you
it
have
is
this
still
little
cute, it is
canine
still
trying to protect yourself. Okay, so to summarize the mouse deer, right?
Mm.
It's so small, it needs to be very nimble and very full of fight. So I have an excerpt.
An excerpt.
Yes.
Following
So,
my footsteps.
yes, I am.
Yes.
So this excerpt is actually a reference to the story on the founding of Malacca's in the Seraja Melayu.
Okay.
Am I saying it right?
Yeah, it sounds okay. Yeah.
Okay. As the story goes, a white mouse deer kicked Sultan Iskandar Shah's hunting dog, which prompted the Sultan to exclaim, "This is a good place where even its mouse deer are so full of fight. We shall make a good city here."
Ooh.
Yeah.
Feisty mouse deers.
Yeah, it's even using the animal as a gauge of how well this place is.
Or how Singapore is.
It's a good representation of Singapore also. Singapore might be a small dot, but it's full of fight also.
Mm.
If you watch the Hunger Games, right, it's not the buffest person that will win there. It's always the smartest, the one that has strategy,
Mhm.
and the one that has like, you know, all these tricks up his sleeve. lah. So
Mm.
yours so far I've only heard is the Venom only lor.
Well-
So, you know, I feel like mine has a little bit more tricks. So with all these tricks, right, I can outwit your slow loris.
Well,
My
yeah, I
animal.
mean, well, since we are talking about another franchise just now called Hunger Games,
Yes, I
you
did.
mentioned that the winners are not the most muscular ones.
Uh-huh.
You mentioned that the winners are usually the smarter ones.
Yes.
If you look at Peter Malak,
Mhm.
what was his background?
He was a bakery man.
Yes, but what was that
Baker?
special skill that he could do?
Painting?
He could paint.
Yes.
He could camouflage.
Okay.
Camouflage damn well. So that leads me to my second contestant,
That was
Okay.
a good segue.
which is the hollow-cheeked
Oh my
stonefish.
gosh, yes, it's
Look
a perfect
at this
example.
photo. Do you see a fish?
No.
Because it's a stone. It's a stonefish. So just like the winner of Hunger Games,
Yes.
it can just blend into its surrounding and pass
Wow.
off as
Yes.
a stone.
Okay.
Right? So this fish is very similar to your lionfish and your scorpion fishes.
Mhm.
But for those two, more or less, you can still recognize that it is a fish.
Mm.
You can see one Katniss running over there.
Yeah.
Okay, but when you're looking in the jungle, you don't see Peeta because the stonefish is so believable as a stone.
Mm.
That people actually can step on it.
Yeah.
And why I'm saying it's so believable is because it stays motionless throughout the day, and sometimes they even have algae growing on it.
Wow, I love such an animal. It's actually deadly too.
It's such a full it's such a full package. and okay, but the thing is, this fella can grow up to 50 centimeters.
Wow.
It's not say exactly like very small,
Mhm.
and they are covered in many like very tough spines,
Ooh.
and that's what makes it,
dangerous.
dangerous. That's what
Mm.
makes it a threat.
Mm.
The ultimate survivor. And these spines, they're so tough that it could even pierce through your footwear.
What?
Yeah. And not just that, these spines also inject venom.
Wow, you're selecting all the venomous animals.
Of course, you must have a little bit of spiciness.
Secret weapon.
You need to have some secret sauce,
Right.
in the venom.
Mhm.
And these venom, yes, they only use it for defense, like when
Mhm.
people step on them and stuff like that. But this venom can also be fatal to humans.
Mhm.
So when I was doing my research on this stonefish, right, there was actually a study done between 2004 to 2006. And basically the researchers were trying to document all the people who were admitted to hospitals due to animal-related, stuff.
Yeah.
And they found 30 cases linked to the stonefish between this 2-year period.
What?
30 cases.
That's more than like shark attacks.
I'm glad that there aren't much shark attacks in Singapore or anything. But thankfully none of them were fatal cases.
Mhm.
Most of the time the hospitals were able to manage or to treat it.
Mm.
But some of the cases can get so bad. So usually you would step on the fish, right?
Mm.
So that you would assume that the pain would be at your lower region, at your
Mm.
feet region,
Mm.
region. But they even reported that the excruciating pain led from the bottom of their feet all the way up to the upper body,
Wow.
to their arms and to the chest and
How
everything.
fast did it travel?
Oh, I don't know how
Oh,
fast.
yeah,
You have to
yeah.
go. You have to ask the.
I had to ask the person.
You have to ask the patient.
Ayo.
He survived.
Yeah, he survived.
So you can ask the
Yes.
patient.
Maybe
And
he is the true survivor.
maybe, maybe.
Yeah.
And one of the other cases also reported that the pain persisted for 5 months.
What? So it's not just then.
It's not just step one time, haha, I'll finish lah, okay lah, can already. It's not so it's trickier than that, right? And some of the cases even required surgical treatment. Why?
No, nothing.
Yeah.
This stonefish is so
Yeah.
unassuming.
Yeah.
Like I'm just a stone, but like I'm gonna give you pain for 5 months and surgical treatment.
Yeah, no, but it's because some of the spines, they can get
Gets
lodged.
lodged.
Yeah, it get lodged
Yeah.
into your foot,
Oof.
and sometimes it causes a very complicated puncture.
Mm.
So you do
Nerve
need
damage
and things those kind of things. So you do need to get under the knife
Oh,
to
man.
resolve some of this. And yeah, and they are found in Singapore. They are they are found in our intertidal areas in
I can't
Singapore.
believe this little stonefish can cause so much damage.
They
Like
can.
imagine like you go out with your family, go to the beach and then like oops, and then after that pain for 6 months.
I mean, yeah, right.
Wow. Okay.
I mean, but thankfully, I think Singapore has managed to manage
Mm.
the such incidents
Okay.
from happening and but again,
Yeah.
even if you know about the stonefish, you think they want stone only mah? So even if you know, you maybe don't know.
So how should we prevent? Just don't step on any stone.
I guess just be number one. Look at this picture over here. Ingrain it, burn it into your head. I mean, for the
don't step on.
yeah.
For the Spotify listeners.
For the Spotify listeners, you have to Google stonefish. No, or you can watch it on YouTube also.
So if you don't want 6 months of pain, right, just always have a screen capture of how a stonefish look like before you go to the beach or
No,
intertidal areas.
I guess also just be mindful of what you step on.
Yeah.
Don't just step on the sand lah.
Yeah,
Step on the sand. And also the main problem is when people use their whole body weight to step
Mm.
on, for example, a stone. Which I mean,
correct.
I think that's quite human instinct, right?
Yeah, for
To
sure.
just push your whole body weight onto your each step.
Mm.
Maybe when you're at beach, can be more light-footed.
Yeah.
I guess maybe that's
I
one way.
guess, Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. I think really just look out where you're going, right?
Mhm.
Because you are actually in the animal's territory anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So just be a bit more mindful. Just look out for some like live animals,
Mm-hmm.
even though it's camouflaged well. And I guess
they
if
don't move.
anything were to really happen, is really
I
not your
mean,
fault lah.
and
Yeah.
also, I mean, thankfully, Singapore's hospitals are well equipped and well trained to handle such stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, which, back to Survivor, back to the winner of Hunger Games.
Yes.
It proves my point lah.
Okay lah.
Okay lah. You can still try to fight with your last animal, but
Okay, since
Try
you
lor.
have, okay, sure. Since you have already chosen like a marine animal,
Yes.
I'll choose one marine one as well.
Okay, fine.
Again, I'm supporting all the underdogs, cute underdogs.
Okay, yeah, mine not so
So,
cute. The second one.
Second one, yeah, but it's definitely unassuming.
Yes.
But mine is really just in your face because it's a big, fat. Can I say? Can I use the word
Yeah.
fat?
I guess yeah, sure.
But
Why?
mine is a big fat dugong.
Oh,
Dugong.
okay.
Dugong.
Okay, yes, they are chunky.
They are chunky, but
They are chunky.
you wouldn't think that they're deadly, right? It's because they're not.
What?
So the reason why I've chosen them is because they're just all around good vibes, man. And I think, firstly, in order to win Survivor, right? If you've watched Survivor, it's always the bad vibes people that will get voted out in the first place.
No.
Yes.
Russell Hantz. Okay, I mean, I don't know if you guys watch Survivor, but Russell Hantz it's my all-time favorite.
Oh, okay. It's
But
bad
anyway,
vibes though.
He's super bad vibes.
No, but my favorite usually is the one that's good vibes, yeah?
okay.
so
Okay.
I like Dugong because it just doesn't really do much. no, okay,
Wait,
let me take that
It's
back.
gonna survive
No.
just because it
Yeah. Okay, have you seen, like, for example, class participation?
yeah, it's those people that just sit there do nothing that will give
They
low
do the
marks
bare
to.
minimal and they get past. They are still cruising through life. Like,
Is that a message you want to spread on our podcast? Huh?
Okay,
Like-
that's not the message I want to spread. But okay lah, it's pretty chill because they have no natural predators.
Okay.
So that's why it's really just doing its thing, floating around.
Okay.
And I guess the reason why they have no predators in the first place is because they are encapsulated in their own blubber. So it makes it very hard to chew on them. So hence, yeah, like if you want to attack me, sure, like you can try.
But you can't pierce through
Yeah,
my
you can't
thick
pierce through
body.
me, exactly. So, but the thing is, I'm attacking. Let's say if we are battling out with your stonefish, right?
Okay.
Okay lah, I might think that my little dugong here might have be able to interact with your stonefish because it typically feeds on the seabed, the seagrass.
Okay, the seagrass, yeah.
So that's how it got its name, a sea cow.
Yeah.
Yeah. So can
Mhm.
you imagine like a little it's so cute lah. like a cow eating underwater. Yeah, I'm just choosing it based on Q factor.
Okay.
Yeah, but so it can live up to 70 years. So you'll probably outlive your stonefish, I would think.
Yeah.
So based on that,
Yeah, okay.
maybe it would be the
It
ultimate
survived.
survivor.
It survived the years.
It survived the years.
Survived the years.
Yeah. So I have already mentioned that portliness is their main defense, which is,
Mhm.
the blubber and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So the best defense it has for itself is really
Mhm.
to turn its back on its predators. Like, you want to fight me? Sure, let me just turn my back on you.
Wait. So it just turns.
It just
literally-
turns its back.
It literally just turns its back
It just literally turns its back to things that want to harm it.
to show its backside.
Yeah, because it's the thickest part of its body. I have no time for you. I'm just gonna live my stress-free life over here and eat my seagrass.
Which in itself, it's defense
Correct.
tactic,
Yes.
right?
Don't need to deal with mental stress.
Yeah.
Happy life. Hence a 70-year-old long life.
Thick butt.
Thick butt. Yeah, I think we should all aspire to be a dugong.
We should all aspire to be thick
Yes.
and happy and chill. Yes.
But if it really needs to be fast, it
Mhm.
can be pretty fast.
Okay.
Because it doesn't have any hind legs, right? It has this like flipper thing. So it actually uses it to propel, move in the water pretty quickly.
Okay.
Yeah, so that don't underestimate this animal. It's actually like it can be fast if it wants to. So if your stonefish is gonna try chase after me,
No, it wouldn't.
yeah, okay,
It
let's
wouldn't.
say if other animals want to chase me, I'm just gonna run away as well. So
Okay.
it's good at running away, good at defending itself, and good at just being a chill ass dugong.
Okay. Fair
yeah,
enough.
yeah. So that's basically it.
So what are the threats that these dugongs face though?
Mainly from humans when it's not controlled. So
Yeah.
the human activity will actually affect their natural habitat.
Yeah.
So mainly from disruption. That's
I do know that they are critically endangered in Singapore,
mm,
and globally they are endangered.
Yes,
Yeah.
because it's threatened by the seagrass habitat loss because I mentioned that they feed mainly on seagrass.
Yeah.
So developments, industrial developments, and what else? Coastal developments cause a lot of pollution into the water, so seagrass can't grow, and then therefore it affects the dugong as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's mainly from human activities that causes the endangerment of these animals.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it would be living a chill life in
Yeah.
the ocean. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, which again, I mean, all of these animals, they do face certain threats, and we are the cause of it.
Mm-hmm.
Be it us individuals or the system that
Yeah. Or just like development in the country.
development. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's good that sometimes we talk about it and just be a bit more mindful
Mhm.
about it.
But it has come to the point where now we have to rank who exactly is
Singapore's
Singapore's best survivor. So who is Singapore's best survivor? Which of these 4 contestants?
It's hard to choose, really. It's hard to pick one. I feel like the 4 of them are pretty skilled in trying to survive in nature.
Yeah, they are. I think they all have their own traits,
Mhm.
defensive traits that have helped them survive. I mean, as you can see, a lot of the animals that we have mentioned have been endangered, are critically endangered or have even been extinct before and stuff. But somehow, I like to believe that nature always finds a way to survive.
Yeah. Nature itself is a true survivor.
Nature is Singapore's best survivor.
And all 4 animals are part of nature.
Yes. So I mean, okay, but if we really have to pick one just to cater to the audience, because we really put best, right? It's superlative, right? Only one, right?
Yeah.
I say it is my Sunda Slow Loris just because it's so cute.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
You really think so?
Yeah.
When it's against my mouse deer?
I don't care.
Okay, I
It's-
think honestly I wouldn't think my mouse deer would do.
I think it's just it is unassuming, it's cute, but plus it is venomous. Like your both of yours
Okay.
very evasive.
Evasive.
Where you will just
Run away.
from the problem.
Yeah, but yours will attack it head
Ma-
first.
They feisty also. I
That's
mean, yes,
true.
your mouse deer also feisty,
Okay.
but mine got venom.
And I like that your slow loris actually has like things ahead. It plans ahead.
It plans ahead.
So I think that itself shows that
It's a smarty.
able
It's
to
a smarty pants.
correct. Yeah, it's able to
smarty pants.
outsmart.
Outplay,
outwit,
outwit,
and
outlast. Those are words that we just thought of our head with.
Yes,
We aren't trying
no reference
to.
to anything.
no
at all.
reference, no.
It just came out of my mind.
Yes.
Yeah.
And even for the stonefish, it's
Definitely will outlast.
it will definitely outlast, but it doesn't fight back. It just chills there
Yeah.
until you step on them. I mean,
Yeah.
you know what? You're cool, but you got venomous armpits now. That's the question.
Okay lah. I mean, based on venomous armpits, I would think that your slow loris would win the fight.
Ultimate is the Singapore's
I
best
would say it's the ultimate.
Sure.
But I think maybe let's open it up. Maybe people can
You know
leave
what?
some comments.
Yes. You know what? Among these 4,
Yeah.
if you're on YouTube, feel free. We have never done this before on our podcasts.
Let's give it a try.
Yeah, let's give it a try. For these 4 animals,
Mhm.
maybe you viewers can let us know who do you think will be Singapore's best survivor?
Yeah.
And those listening on
Spotify?
Thank you for your participation.
Have a think about it.
Have a think about
and
it.
we'll appreciate you
Thinking about it.
thinking about it.
No, we have to be inclusive to you as well. I mean, you can let us know on our Instagrams.
Sure, yes.
Yes.
On Little Red Jungle's Instagram.
Yes.
Give it a like.
You know what? Yes, you know what? I'm gonna put a post just for these 4 animals.
Yeah.
Like a little game show. And then those of you listening on Spotify, go to that post on Little Red Jungle's Instagram and then you comment down which you think is the winner.
Okay.
Say you
Let's-
came
I'm
from
looking forward to that,
Spotify.
Yes.
Sekali no one said it from
Oh my
Spotify.
god. Why nobody comment? Even worse.
It's so sad. But yes.
Okay. So please vote for mine. Mine is the mouse deer and the dugong. If you would like to have a good chill life, you know which one to pick.
And mine is the Sunda Slow Loris and the hollow cheeked stonefish.
I think mine will win. Uh
So, I mean, as confident as you are
huh.
you confident about giving us our
Wildlife you!
No, you promised last episode that you'll give the
Okay.
wildlife moment
Yeah,
for
so-
today.
Okay, sure. So I think my wildlife moment is really just understanding how nature is the true survivor. Even though humans are the biggest threat that Earth, Mother Nature can have, it can still survive up to so many years, you know? Like it itself The Mother Nature itself is a healer.
Yes,
Yes.
it is. It is.
And I just think that it is the ultimate survivor. And after all of our discussion, we just feel like nature is the ultimate survivor, and it has my vote.
It will not be an option on
Yeah.
Instagram.
Oh, okay, I'll just end it with wow, life. Nature is life. Life is nature.
Nature survives.
Yes.
And,
Life. And we are just basically surviving through life.
and we hope that this podcast has helped you survive the week better.
Yes.
And this comes to the end of our episode. See you again next episode, or on Instagram, or on the comment section on YouTube. And vote wisely.
Yeah, and
Bye-bye.
watch the other videos if you haven't already.
Oh yeah, watch the other videos. It will be coming up after the song ends. Ready? And song begins.